You tapping it? Oh shit! I got 97 subscribers. I got extra one. I got 2 subscribers. That's subscribe. Chat. Play it. Try again. Are you playing? Are you playing? Uh huh. Uh huh. Wait, hold. Yeah, hey, hold on. Hey, hey, press pause. Go to options. Turn that music off. Turn that music off. No, no, that's the penalties, bro. We won't hear the penalties. Look, so scale down the PA announcer, referee, penalties, stadium. Oh yes, hey, stadium music. What the fuck? Wait, adjustment. What is that?
Menu narration option is set to off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I ain't a lot of that music, bro. No, I still hear it. Yeah. Try. No, but how I'm supposed to how I'm supposed to hear the penalties? How am I supposed to hear the penalties? Oh, okay. Cancel.
I found these for you. Which one do you
Cancel.
want?
Yeah. You bullied that? Let me try. Let me try.
93. Now, 618. OP. What's up? What down? 29. That's up. Monday, down. 734. What's up? Down. Raider 9. What's up?
What the hell?
Down. Hey, 734. White Monday, down. That's up. Down. 29. That's up.
What are you pressing?
Down. You're mine. Push it up. Down. 694. Blue 80. Easy. Kill. Push it hard. White down. One, Raider one. What's up? Monday down. Raider one. That's up.
That's a flag.
93. 90. What's up? Down. 808. Express. Deuce right. Where's it up? Down. Express. That's up. Down. Express. Express. 637. That's it. Down. 93. Express. Where's it at?
Okay. I'm trying to
618. Express. Blue 80. Down. 29. What's it hot? 734. White down. Raider 9. 9. What's it hot? Monday down. Hey, 734. Express. White. What's up? $29. That's up.
Yeah.
Your mind. What's up? 694.
Alright, let me take this on.
What's the difference? Uh,
Easy. Kill. Where's it hot?
Okay. That's my fault. I got it.
Down. Hey, Raider 2. That's up.
Yeah, long. It was like the
Down. 1. Raider 1.
keep it on medium.
Raider 1. That's it.
Uh,
Down.
numbers. He cut it all the way out without the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
What did you have it on?
Raider 1. Push it up. Down. 180. 93.
Let me try.
One down.
But you can change it, bro. So you can change it back to you can change it back to like
Express.
9, because 9 is just it ain't gonna do all that. You see like exactly. That's how you read it. So you did that. You read it right. It's just you do
637.
like really far. You don't got a lot of it.
93. What's up? Monday, down. That's it. Down. 618. What's up?
Yeah, that's how you read that.
29. What's up?
Why he threw all the way over there?
Down. 734. That's up.
Alright, I'm gonna try again.
Raider 9. 9. Down. That's it. Down. Hey, 734. Down. Push it up. White down. Blue eight. Monday down. Push it up. Down. Push it up. Down.
Yeah.
What's up? Down. That's it. Down. You're mine. What's up? 694. Down. What's up? White down. That's up. Monday down. That's it. Down. Push it up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Down. Blue 80. Down. Easy, easy. Kill camp. Push it up.
Right. So
Hey, Raider 2. Push it up. Down. What's up? What's that? Monday, down! Where's it hot? Down! That's hot!
That's good.
Down! That's hot! Down! One, Raider one! Where's it hot? Down! Raider one! Blue 80! What? What's it hot? One down! Where's it hot? Monday, down! What's up? Down! That's up! Down! What's up? Down! 93!
Mm-hmm.
Down! 808! Where's it hot? Down! That's hot! White down! That's hot!
It's working now.
Express! Monday, down! Where's it hot? Down! White Monday! Down! 637! Blue 80! Down! Where's it hot? Down! 93! Where's it hot? Down! What's up? Six 18! White down! That's up! What's up? Monday, down! Where's it hot? $734. Down! Raider 9! That's up! Down! That's up!
Bro.
Hey, 734! Where's it up? Down! 29! Down! Blue 80! White down! Where's it hot? Monday, down! 694. Down. That's it. Down. Easy, easy. Kill, kill. Down. What's it? Hey, Raider 2.
Because if they play up high and they cover the top, no one will leave past
One down.
like
That's up. One day down. One. Raider 1. Down. That's it. Down. Where's it at? Down. Raider 1. Blue 80. '93.
Bruh. Bro, look at that play. Yeah.
which copy. See, what Kamara's gonna do is he's gonna stay right here, or he's gonna come across, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he stays right here, he's still if he comes across and it's a linebacker in this area, throwing one dude on him,
808. Where's it at? Down. Where's it at? One down. What's up?
just keep linebackers left over.
Express. Monday down. That's up. Down. What's up?
Yo, what's up, yo? What's up, squad?
636.
Look at your stream, bro. Uh-huh.
Down. 93. Where's it at? 618.
Oh, he almost caught that.
Down. 29. That's up.
Damn.
734. Down. That's up.
Oh. Hey, I appreciate that sub, bro.
Raider 9. 9.
I didn't even hear the sub go off, bro.
Where's it at?
Appreciate that sub, bro. How you doing, bro?
Hey, 730. Blue 80. 29. You're mine. What's it hot? Down. What's it hot?
Hey, that what's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, bro.
694.
Damn. Yo, did you see that, bro?
One down.
Chasing him so slow. He caught that. What the hell?
Easy, easy. Kill, kill. What's up?
You trying to get me to 100 subs, bro? Hey, bro. Hey, that's my goal right now, bro. Try to get 100 subs.
That's hot.
Bro, it's not letting me like throw outside like bullets though.
One. Down. What's it hot? Down. Later one.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Derek her ass, bro. I can't do it.
Down. 93. Down. 180. What's it hot? Hot, hot. What's it hot? Express. That's hot. One down. 808. That's hot. Express. What's it hot?
Damn.
Monday. Down. Blue 80.
Ooh, bro. What if I got? What if I would escape, bro?
What's it hot? Down. 637.
Bro, ain't gonna lie, bro. You cannot catch tip passes on here, bro.
93. What's it hot? Six 18. What's up? Down. 29. Down. That's up. One down. 734.
Trying to throw Alvin Kamara, bro.
Down. Later 9. 9. Hey, 734. What's up? 29. Now. Express.
Five. Uh-huh.
That's up. You're mine. Where's it? Now. You're mine. That's up. Now. 694. Now. What down? That's up.
He jumped out of bounds.
Easy, easy. Kill, kill. Where's it up? Hey, Raider 2. Monday, down.
It still says 97, but it hasn't updated. Do you have to be the Saints? I like the Saints, bro.
1, Raider 1. Blue 80. Down. Raider 1. Where's it hot? Down. 93. 93. Where's it hot? Hot, hot.
Uh-huh.
Where's it hot?
So while I did that, I didn't hold L1. I just leave it.
What's up?
No, I didn't hold L1 when I threw a bullet. Hey, bro, I appreciate those likes.
Express. That's up.
When I throw lob passes.
637. Where's it hot?
No, whenever I throw bullets, I don't hold L2.
Down. 93. Where's it hot?
Yeah, see?
Down. That's up. Down. That's up.
Alright, bro. Okay.
What down? Where's it hot?
Oh, why you ain't turn around?
Monday, down. 618.
See?
29. 734. Blue 80.
Oh, he beat him, too.
Down. Raider 9. 9. 734.
Oh, he must had him, bruh.
29.
Oh, he got stuck.
Down.
On the set. Slice blue.
What the fuck? Hold on, bruh.
Yellow. Line. On the double. Opposite. Green.
You just call him ass.
Steel. Black. Hut. Hut. Down. Switch. Yellow. Ready. Smith red. Come on. Set. Fury. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
I'm checking, bro. Bro, he would have fit that in though.
Let's go now. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Set. Hut. Rail. Yellow. Set. Ready. 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 Ready.
Oh, look at that fit though.
Here we go. Here we go. Check white.
See, Derek I would never did that.
Here we go. Six. Mega. Set. Hut. Ready. 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 Go.
I ain't gonna lie, why they always do that, bro? They always fumbling, bro.
Ready.
I should wait.
Here we go. Set. Blues check.
What the heck is this?
Check pink. Hut. Go.
Alright, bet, bro.
Ready. Shovel 38. Let's go. Yellow. Lonnie.
Dang.
Set. Black Ultra. Hut.
I thought you said we was practicing this.
Down. Claws red. Hut. Hut. Ready. Opposite. Green. Come on. Set. Ready.
Uh-huh.
Let's go now. Switch. Yellow. Set. Hut. Smith red. Hey, go Fury. Strike. Check. Hey, check. Mega. 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 Black swap. Hut. Hut.
Bruh.
Here we go. Here we go. Check white.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna get in the game, bro.
Blue check. Set.
I'm gonna get in the game pretty soon. I'm just adding some new plays to my playbook. Bro, what if I would bro, what if I would have did that online, bro? I said what if I would have did that online? Nothing. I think it's the medium. I think it's the medium, bro. It gotta be. Where you go for that?
Black shot. 52 blast. Set. Ready, right, opposite, green. Ready, green jack.
He caught that? He dropped it though.
Down.
That would be cool. What would be cool?
Drill green. Got it. Needle blue. Ready. White, white. Ready, ready. Come on, set. Switch, yellow. On the ready. Smith, red.
Yes, I got half the time. Let's go.
Okay, right. Red, cycle. Let's go now. Black swap. Set, hut.
Bro, you know what? You know what I like about my chat, bro? It's never delayed.
Set, hut.
My chat's not delayed at all.
Drill, 52. Here we go. Here we go. Check white.
Bro, you can't lead pass in the middle, bro.
Here we go. Slice blue. Ready, ready. Blue, check. Okay, ready? Steel, black. Here we go. Set. Check pink. Ready up. Yellow, line.
That's good.
Set, ready. Opposite, green.
I bullied that. Was I supposed to bully that?
On the set, fury, yellow. On the double, switch, yellow. Ready, go.
Watch him beat him.
Let's go. Rail, yellow.
All right, we can you want this you want to do this one play? What do you want to do? Yeah. Give me 1 second. That boy said hop in the game. Look at that thing. Yeah. Bro, I'ma lose, bro. I got y'all, chat. I need to fix this. What the heck? What is this? Unexpected error while starting your game. There you go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return from the end zone, here's Britton Covey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll
Bro, why do you got Cam Jordan?
about the 30-yard line. They'll
He's
work
so
now
slow.
on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I play
Sometimes
PlayStation
when
Online.
those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion.
So
on
do I.
4th down.
What you mean?
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake. Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
Dang, AK?
It's a game.
Dang, okay.
It's good for a Saints first down.
Okay.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Shaheed in motion. Play clock
Cancel.
has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
So flip it.
Shaheed in motion. From the shotgun, it's Carr. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first
No,
quarter of play.
he caught it.
0-0 is the score. More from New Orleans after this.
Huh?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Carr. That's taken in. And he's into the end zone.
Yo! Let's go!
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion, That's exactly what the quarterback does
All right,
here.
bro. Hey, bro. I
Takes what the
appreciate you for
defense
tuning in,
gives
bro.
him, and you have a playmaker like that on
I
the
appreciate you
inside.
for tuning in,
They
bro.
can do the rest with their feet after the catch.
You have a good night, bro.
End result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Britton Covey from out of his own end zone.
Hell
And he'll
yeah,
bring
bro.
it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Oh, shit.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him
All right,
about
see you later, bro.
9. It'll bring up second down. On play action, here's Hurts.
Dude, David's so slow, bro.
They get to him and bring him down. 3rd and 9. Play action, here's Hurts. Remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Hit as he throws.
His running back was wide the fuck open.
Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Bro, did you keep bouncing off tackles, bro?
A turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he will score. Alvin Kamara.
He doing zone blitz.
New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown.
He keep going zone blitz.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out on top 14-0. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, I'm not too sure.
first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is not
They all go to Brown, bro.
complete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back.
Which one?
And say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the fine play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh shit! I messed up. Call timeout.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. It's a give now to Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's into the end zone yet again. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Britton Covey from out of his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Saints are going to take over
Kool-Aid
at their 37-yard line.
I think anytime
Bro, how you know
find
what he's
yourself
doing, bro?
trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. They face second down and 7. off the play fake. Here's Carr. He lets one go.
Fuck, bro.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone.
Oh.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Carr. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
First touchdown, baby.
By C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, it just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And they'll throw here with Hurts.
What the fuck?
To get the throw away and
you seen it?
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Hurts will try it again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get the football.
Why keep rushing the play?
And they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Why did he keep rushing the
Much
play?
of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot.
I want to try another team.
That's 5 foot same nonsense, bro.
Try Chiefs.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America.
What the hell?
The
I didn't pick the Saints.
love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick.
We don't get both. We don't get both there.
And away we go at the link.
Matthew. Why the fuck? Why Matthew on kick return?
We're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Huh?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Crosses midfield, still going. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. We send a man in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, we can draft.
Carr off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete to Kamara. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Kamara.
Good block.
For the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. Offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
are
kinda
such
hungry, bro.
tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right?
You hear me?
Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get
You hear
into
me?
rhythm, but even better when you're
I make
that
that?
sharp,
What?
that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
I looked off when I kicked it.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Bruh, it's been a while since I did this.
That's gonna do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far.
Been a while since
We'll
I did
return
this.
to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. They run it with Saquon Barkley.
I should didn't know shit.
Real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throwing for Hurts. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Works his way to the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles facing a deficit near the break. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that cuts the lead in half.
Bro, how did he do that fucking cut, bro?
You'd expect him to make most of those
Like, how did he know that was
distance,
wide?
but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Who?
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another run for Kamara. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. This is reeled in by Kamara.
What the fuck was I doing?
Just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Him. You get ball 3rd.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Carr here from the gun. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it deep downfield.
But he's so slow.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Group B to try the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
I was picking. I was choosing picking. I didn't know what to do, so I just lobbed it.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Is there a way we're gonna like? Oh, that's why. That's why. He supposed to go right here. Why?
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it." Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line.
What the fuck he just do?
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. That's complete. Here's Brown. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Why?
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half.
Him. Him. Yeah. How we going?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this is intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to take over after the interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Carr. Kamara's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Kamara will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
He needs a touchdown. We're going to go cover 2.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. From the pistol, Hurts. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Why is he lobbing it?
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Hurts throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for
Come on, Cam.
making the play.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback in there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And once again, they can't connect.
What is he doing?
And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd goal. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. To throw. The throw is caught. And he's
Get that field goal, bro.
Nearly got to the end zone there.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out. Oh.
Put the body on the line for his team. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you gotta go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice.
Huh?
Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running right, it's Kamara. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Kamara gets it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah.
That's all they had, so the offense is free to start running the clock down now.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to...
Your player has been kicked it from executive briefing. What is that? All right, what plays you wanted to get in? You hear me? Hey, bro, let's take a 10-minute break, bro. You hear me? I said let's take a 10-minute break. I said let's take a 10-minute break. I said let's take a 10-minute break. You still gonna be in the party?
Express! Express! That's it!